Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Happy New Year. Today we're going to talk about what I had to do over here at the Helix part and about bringing in the staging into the Helix. So once I started bringing the track work into the Helix, I realized there was an issue. We ran into some height clearance problems where we weren't going to have the bench work for the top of North Green Bay Yard where it connects down Norwood Avenue. We wouldn't have had the clearance over top of the Helix. So we have to drop the Helix down just a little bit. I have to reconfigure the backside. So I've got it just temporary tacked right now to see for the clearances. So now I believe that we should be okay and we can keep progressing. So I've been working on the west end of the staging and bringing the framework across. And like I said, that's when I found out that there was an issue. But yeah, we're just carrying on the cork. I've continued the cork, and now it's just putting the switches. So at this end, it's going to be all number 8 switches coming together, and just about tying in the west end of the staging back into the Helix. And I've got to lay out how the switches are going to go for the passive staging. I think I might just have a switch off the first track of the Helix, which would, of the staging, which would be the run-through staging. I think I might just put one switch and, just like my old layout, have a selector plate to collect the tracks that are for the passive staging. And then I can bring the framework back across. This was the framing for the Norwood Avenue connection into North Green Bay, and on this we'll be able to work the yard from both sides of the peninsula that'll be in this area. So I'm going to collect these together. I'm going to keep securing the Helix and make sure that that connects correctly, and then we'll go about next week how we're going to frame above the Helix, and we're going to start framing into the Norwood Avenue above the passive staging section. So we're coming over here. This is starting to get a little exciting that I'm going to have power to this portion of the staging, because like I said, my goal for this season is to get the staging loop in. So I'm going to reutilize my electronics panel that we built from my former layout, because it's all still the same. It's just being stretched out and manipulated a little bit for the track plan. So all the wiring is still going to work out for the same purposes. So yeah, I'm just using, I have 2 Digitrax. I got all Digitrax components, and then I broke it all down into these terminal strips to supply the power to each and everything. And I keep the wiring, yeah, minus like just a few things I had temporarily hooked up. We kept the wiring very clean and organized to wire up the layout. So I'm going to secure the panel. I need to build a hinge system here to hold it, and it's going to be in this section right here, so it's evenly distributed throughout the room. And on the staging section, we've already started dropping down feeder wires, so it's all just putting the pieces together to bring the layout to life. And over here on the east end of the staging, we've got all these curved tracks built. So it's collecting the yard throat over here. Again, I've just used, these are all number 8s fast tracks switches. And yeah, so the whole staging is starting to come together. And then it'll loop around us, and it's just going to be a basic loop into another 1-turn Helix behind me at my workstation. Will be 1 more turn of the Helix, and then it's a long grade to come up to the 2nd level. So exciting things are coming. I'm glad you guys are with us. Stay tuned, and we got some more content coming up for you.